Hey, it's Beth. Welcome to 2 Kings 22:11. When the king heard the words of the book of the law, he tore his clothes. Reading the Bible 2 in a year. Today we are in 1 Chronicles chapter 7 through 9. The sons of Issachar, Tola, Pua, Jeshub, and Shimron. 4. The sons of Tola, Uzi, Raphiah, Jeriel, Jehmai, Ibsam, and Shemuel, heads of their fathers' houses, namely of Tola, mighty warriors of their generations. Their number in the days of David being 22,600. The son of Uzi, Izrahiah, and the sons of Izrahiah, Michael, Obadiah, Joel, and Isaiah. All 5 of them were chief men. And along with them, by their generations, according to their fathers' houses, were units of the army for war, 36,000, for they had many wives and sons. Their kinsmen belonging to all the clans of Issachar were in all 87,000 mighty warriors enrolled by genealogy. The sons of Benjamin, Bela, Becher, and Jediel, 3. The sons of Bela, Hezbon, Uzi, Uziel, Jeremoth, and Eri, 5. Heads of the fathers' houses, mighty warriors. And their enrollment by genealogies was 22,034. The sons of Becher, Zemriah, Joash, Eleazar, Elionai, Omri, Jeremoth, Abijah, Anathoth, and Almeth. All these were sons of Becher, and enrolled according to their generations as heads of their fathers' houses, mighty warriors, was 22,200. The son of Jediel, Bilhan, and the sons of Bilhan, Jush, Benjamin, Ehud, Chana, Zethan, Tarshish, and Ahish Ahar. All these were the sons of Jediel, according to the heads of their fathers' houses, mighty warriors, 17,200, able to go to war. And Shuppim and Huppim were the sons of Hushim, the son of Aher. The sons of Naphtali, Jaziel, Guni, Jezer, and Shalom, the descendants of Bilhah. The sons of Manasseh, Asriel, whom his Aramean concubine bore. She bore Machir, the father of Gilead, and Machir took a wife from Huppim for Shuppim. The name of his sister was Maacah, and the name of the second was Zelophehad, and Zelophehad had daughters. And Maacah, the wife of Machir, bore a son, and she called his name Peresh. The name of his brother was Sheresh, and his sons were Ulam and Rakem. The sons of Ulam, Bedan. These were the sons of Gilead, the son of Machir, son of Manasseh. And his sister, Hamalocheth, bore Ishtad, Abiezer, and Mahlah. The sons of Shemida were Ihem, Shechem, Leki, and Aniam. The sons of Ephraim, Shuthelah, and Bered, his son, Tahath, his son, Elidah, his son, Tahath, his son, Zabdad, his son, Shuthelah, his son, and Ezer and Eled, whom the men of Gath, who were born in the land, killed, because they came down to raid their livestock. And Ephraim their father mourned many days, and his brothers came to comfort him. And Ephraim went in to his wife, and she conceived and bore a son. And he called his name Beriah, because disaster had fallen on his house. His daughter was Shira, who built both lower and upper Beth Horon, and Uz and Shira. Rapha was his son, Reseph his son, Tela his son, Tahan his son, Ladan his son, Amihud his son, Elishama his son, Nun his son, Joshua his son. Their possessions and settlements were in Bethel and its towns, and to the east Naaran, and to the west Gezer and its towns, Shechem and all its towns, and Aiah and its towns. Also in possession of the Manassites, Beth Shean and its towns, Tanakh and its towns, Megiddo and its towns, Dor and its towns. In these lived the sons of Joseph, the son of Israel. The sons of Asher, Imnah, Ishva, Ishvi, Beriah, and their sister Sarah. The sons of Beriah, Heber, and Melchiel, who fathered Birzai. Heber fathered Jethlet, Shomer, Hotham, and their sister Shua. The sons of Jethlet, Pashach, Bimhal, and Ashvath. These are the sons of Jethlet. The sons of Shemer, his brother, Rogha, Jehubah, and Aram. The sons of Helam, his brother, Zophah, Imnah, Shalesh, and Amal. The sons of Zophah, Shua, Hemepher, Shaul, Beri, Imrah, Bezer, Hod, Shammah, Shilsha, Ithran, and Bera. The sons of Jether, Jepunah, Pispa, and Era. The sons of Ulah, Arah, Haniel, and Roziah. All of these were men of Asher, heads of the fathers' houses, approved mighty warriors, chiefs of the princes. Their number enrolled by genealogies for service in war was 26,000 men. Benjamin fathered Bela, his firstborn, Ashbaal the second, Aharah the third, Noha the fourth, and Rapha the fifth. And Bela had sons, Adar, Gera, Abihud, Abishua, Naaman, Ahoa, Gera, Shephufan, and Huram. These are the sons of Ehud. They were the heads of their fathers' houses and the inhabitants of Geba, and they were carried into exile to Manahath. Naaman, Ahijah, and Gera, that is, Heglam, who fathered Uzzah and Ehud. And Shaharaim fathered sons in the country of Moab after he had sent away Hushim and Bara his wives. He fathered sons by Hodesh his wife, Jobab, Zibiah, Misha, Malcham, Juz, Sachia, and Mirma. These were his sons, head of the fathers' houses. He also fathered sons by Hushim, Abitub, and Epal. The sons of Epal, Eber, Misham, and Shemed, who built Ono and Lod with its various towns, and Beriah and Shema. They were heads of their fathers' houses and the inhabitants of Ajalon, who caused the inhabitants of Gath to flee. And Ihu, Ahoi, Shashak, and Jeremoth. Zebadiah, Arad, Eder, Michael, Ishpa, and Joah were the sons of Berari. Zebadiah, Meshulam, Hizki, Heber, Ishmerari, Isliah, and Jobab were the sons of Epal. Jachim, Zikri, Zabdi, Eliniah, Zilthiah, Eliel, Adiah, Beriah, and Shimrath were the sons of Shimei. Ishpan, Eber, Eliel, Abdon, Zikri, Hanan, Hananiah, Elam, Anatothijah, Ifdiah, and Penuel were the sons of Shashak. Shamshararai, Shararai, Athalai, Jarshai, Elijah, and Zikri were the sons of Jehoram. These were the heads of the fathers' houses, according to their generations, chief men. These lived in Jerusalem. Jael, the father of Gibeon, lived in Gibeon, and the name of his wife was Maacah. His first son, Abdon, then Zur, Kish, Baal, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zecher, and Mikloth. He fathered Shemiah. Now these also lived opposite their kinsmen in Jerusalem, with their kinsmen. Ner was the father of Kish, Kish of Saul, Saul of Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal. And the son of Jonathan was Merib-Baal. And Merib-Baal was the father of Micah. The sons of Micah, Pithon, Melech, Tereah, and Ahaz. Ahaz fathered Jehoiada, and Jehoiada fathered Alameth, Asmaveth, and Zimri. Zimri fathered Moza. Moza fathered Beniah. Rapha was his son, Elisha his son, Azael his son. Azael had 6 sons, and these are their names: Azrikam, Ocheru, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. All these were the sons of Azael. The sons of Eshek, his brother, Ulam, his firstborn, Jush, the second, and Eliphet, the third. The sons of Ulam were men who were mighty warriors, bowmen, having many sons and grandsons, 150, and these were the Benjaminites. So all Israel was recorded in genealogies, and these are written in the books of the kings of Israel. And Judah was taken into exile in Babylon because of their breach of faith. Now the first to dwell again in their possession in the cities were Israel. the priests, the Levites, and the temple servants. And some of the people of Judah, Benjamin, Ephraim, and Manasseh lived in Jerusalem. Uthai, the son of Ammihud, son of Omri, son of Imri, son of Bani, from the sons of Perez, the son of Judah, and of the Shilonites, Asaiah, the firstborn, and his son, of the sons of Zerah, Jehu, and their kinsmen, 690, of the Benjaminites, Salu, the son of Meshullam, son of Hodaviah, son of Hasanua, Ibniah, the son of Joraham, Elah, the son of Uzi, son of Mitri, and Meshullam, the son of Shephatiah, son of Ruel, son of Ibnijah, and their kinsmen according to their generations, 956. All these were the heads of their fathers' houses, according to their fathers' houses. Of the priests, Jedediah, Jehoiarib, Jachin, and Azariah, the son of Hilkiah, son of Meshullam, son of Zadok, son of Meraioth, son of Ahitub, the chief officer of the house of God, and Adijah, the son of Jehoram, son of Pashur, son of Malchijah, and Masai, the son of Adiel, son of Jehezerah, son of Meshullam, son of Meshemith, son of Immer, besides their kinsmen, heads of their fathers' houses, 1,760 mighty men for the work of service in the house of God. Of the Levites, Shemaiah, the son of Hashub, son of Azarikam, son of Hashabiah, son of Merari, and Bakar, Haresh, Galal, and Mattaniah, the son of Micah, son of Zikri, son of Asaph, and Obadiah, the son of Shemaiah, son of Galal, son of Jeduthun, and Berechiah, son of Asa, son of Elkanah, who lived in the villages of the Netophathites. Shallum, son of Kor, son of Abiasaph, son of Korah, and his kinsmen of his father's house, the Korathites, were in charge of the work of the service, keepers of the thresholds of the tent, as their fathers had been in charge of the camp of the Lord, keepers of the entrance. And Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, was the chief officer over them in time past. The Lord was with him. Zechariah, the son of Meshelemiah, was gatekeeper at the entrance of the tent of meeting. All these who were chosen as gatekeepers at the threshold were 212. They were enrolled by genealogies in their villages. David and Samuel the seer established them in their office of trust. So they and their sons were in charge of the gates of the house of the Lord, that is, the house of the tent, as guards. The gatekeepers were on 4 sides, east, west, north, and south. And their kinsmen who were in the villages were obligated to come in every 7 days in turn to be with these. For the 4 chief gatekeepers, who were Levites, were entrusted to be over the chambers and the treasures of the house of God. And they lodged around the house of God, for on them lay the duty of watching, and they had charge of the opening of it every morning. Some of them had charge of the utensils of service, for they were required to count them when they were brought in and taken out. Others of them were appointed over the furniture and over all the holy utensils, also over the fine flour, the wine, the oil, the incense, and the spices. Others of the sons of the priests prepared the mixing of the spices. And Mattathiah, one of the Levites, the firstborn of Shallum, the Korathite, was entrusted with making the flat cakes. Also, some of their kinsmen of the Kohathites led the charge of the showbread, to prepare it every Sabbath. Now these, the singers, the heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites, were in the chambers of the temple, free from other service, for they were on duty day and night. These were the heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites, according to their generations. Leaders. These lived in Jerusalem. In Gibeon lived the father of Gibeon, Jael, and the name of his wife was Maacah, and his firstborn son Abdon. Then Zur, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zechariah, and Mikloth. And Mikloth was the father of Shimeen. And these also lived opposite their kinsmen in Jerusalem with their kinsmen. Ner fathered Kish. Kish fathered Saul. Saul fathered Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, Eshbaal. And the son of Jonathan was Meribbaal. And Meribbaal fathered Micah. These are the sons of Micah, Pithon, Melech, Tereah, and Ahaz. And Ahaz fathered Jarah, and Jarah fathered Elameth, Asmaveth, and Zimri. And Zimri fathered Moza. Moza fathered Benaiah, and Rephaim was his son. Elisha, his son, Azael, his son. Azael had 6 sons, and these are their names: Azrikam, Bocheru, Ishmael, Sariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Azel. The book of John, chapter 12, verses 20 through 50. Now among those who went up to worship at the feast were some Greeks. So these came to Philip, who was from Bethsaida in Galilee, and asked him, "Sir, we wish to see Jesus." Philip went and told Andrew. Andrew and Philip went and told Jesus, and Jesus answered them, "The hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. Truly, truly, I say to you, unless a grain of wheat falls into the earth and dies, it remains alone. But if it dies, it bears much fruit. Whoever loves his life loses it, and whoever hates his life in this world will keep it for eternal life. If anyone serves me, he must follow me, and where I am, there will be my servant also. If anyone serves me, the Father will honor him. Now is my soul troubled. What shall I say? Father, save me from this hour. But for this purpose I have come to this hour. Father, glorify your name." Then a voice came from heaven. "I have glorified it, and I will glorify it again." The crowd stood there and heard it, and said that it had almost thundered. Others said, "An angel has spoken to him." Jesus answered, "This voice has come for your sake, not mine. Now is the judgment of this world. Now will the ruler of this world be cast out. And I, when I am lifted up from the earth, will draw all people to myself." He said this to show by what kind of death he was going to die. So the crowd answered him, "We have heard from the law that Christ remains forever. How can you say that the Son of Man must be lifted up? Who is this Son of Man?" So Jesus said to them, "The light is among you for a little while longer. Walk while you have the light, lest darkness overtake you. The one who walks in darkness does not know where he is going. While you have the light, believe in the light, that you may become sons of light." When Jesus had said these things, he departed and hid himself from them. Though he had done so many signs before them, they still did not believe in him. So that the word spoken by the prophet Isaiah might be fulfilled: "Lord, who has believed what he heard from us, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed?" Therefore they could not believe, for again Isaiah said, "He has blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, lest they see with their eyes and understand with their heart and turn, and I would heal them." Isaiah said these things because he saw his glory and spoke of him. Nevertheless, many of the authorities believed in him, but for fear of the Pharisees, they did not confess it, so that they would not be put out of the synagogue. For they loved the glory of what comes from man more than the glory that comes from God. And Jesus cried out and said, "Whoever believes in me believes not in me, but in him who sent me. And whoever sees me sees him who sent me. I have come into the world as light, so that whoever believes in me may not remain in darkness. If anyone hears my words and does not keep them, I do not judge him, for I did not come to judge the world, but to save the world. The one who rejects me and does not receive my words has a judge. The word that I have spoken will judge him on the last day. For I have not spoken on my own authority, but the Father who sent me has himself given a commandment, what to say and what to speak. And I know that his commandment is eternal life. What I say, therefore, I say, as the Father has told me." Thus ends the reading for today. Never walk alone.